Hi guys, I'm frankly impressed with the good ratings I've had with my last video. Now, it hasn't been viewed enough, so we'll wait and let time tell. But I'm surprised that so far all the likes and dislikes have been likes. And I've gotten some, let's say, interesting comments. I don't want to upset the people that are supportive of me and seem to understand what I'm saying, but I think a lot of you guys are missing the point. I'm speaking specifically of people who basically leave comments that are slavery denial or Holocaust denial. You see, I think this needs to be said, but slavery denial and Holocaust denial, or for the matter, climate change denial, is still guilt. For our purposes, white guilt, slavery denial, and Holocaust denial is still white guilt. And let me explain why. You see, consider this. One guy says our founding fathers and the early Americans are bad people because they had slaves or they condoned slavery. The other guy says, no, they were not bad people because they didn't do those things. What do these two people agree on? They basically agree that slavery is bad, condoning it, allowing it, doing nothing about it is morally unacceptable, and if it actually happened, it would be despicable and worth apologizing for. That's what these two guys agree on. Now, switch terms. If one guy said Germans in the Second World War were bad because they allowed the Holocaust, and, to extend that, Americans and Germans today should feel bad about it. And the other guy says, no, we shouldn't feel bad because it didn't happen. What did these two people agree on? They agree the Holocaust is bad. The Holocaust, if it happened, would be a bad thing. And if it happened, Germans and Americans today should feel very guilty of it. That's what these two people agree on. So, denying, twisting, or over-exaggerating historical facts with the intention of relieving guilt is playing into the accuser's hands. I'm not here to tell you that Jews, liberals, and minorities are lying about history. The point is, they could do that all they want. They can't force you to feel guilty. If you're able to not allow them to set the standard, you're not going to care what they say. What I mean by this is that if you're able to say, yeah, the Holocaust happened, yeah, Americans in the early years of the founding owned slaves, so what? What's wrong with that? I didn't do it. I had nothing to do with it. It's not my problem. I have no reason to feel guilty of what somebody else did a long time ago. I don't need to deny it. I don't need to make a judgment for it, because I didn't do it. You can tell me it happened, and I'm not going to argue with you whether it happened. What I'm going to tell you is, I don't care, because it wasn't me. As soon as you are able to say that what happened was not your fault, not your responsibility, that is when you are free from the white guilt. If you play their standard, if you allow them to guilt you by simply throwing facts around, you have adopted their ideology. You have basically accepted the guilt. And then all they have to do is give you the facts. Facts don't lie. Facts can't lie. But how you perceive it matters. And that's my point. It's great that some people don't have white guilt. But please, don't kid yourself. Don't try to relieve yourself from white guilt by changing historical facts. Just try to understand that Jews, liberals, minorities don't get to set the standard of how you should feel. Thank you.